to go with their cameras and everything?
I am, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well,
So kind of give us a breakdown how you thought your day went, David.
I think it went well. Obviously, I still didn't run the 40 that I wanted to, but obviously showed that I'm one of, if not the best route runner in this receiving class, and that's just something that I wanted to display. I know once I get on the football field, I'll be able to really show my abilities.
You think you did better today than you did in Indianapolis overall?
I think it's about the same. In Indianapolis, we didn't have too many routes to run, but out here, it was a wide variety, and that was just one of the main things that I wanted to do.
can you kind of talk about how it feels kind of being back at Purdue and Aiden O'Connell throwing at you one last time?
It feels great, just based off that last season we had, beating Iowa, beating Michigan State, and just to be back out here with the guys. And you can obviously tell us a family. We got our teammates out here supporting us, and their friends and family out here too. But just being back throwing with Aiden for one last time was definitely a good feeling.
How's this process been for you? How have you kind of lived in it and dealt with it the last few months?
It's been good, but definitely a little struggle. You're on your own. I'm still in school, so I got to worry about schoolwork too, talking to GMs and scouts, and make sure I'm staying on my training. So it's definitely a lot to handle. Like a lot of guys, they're done with school, so I really think the school aspect has made the process just a little bit more difficult. But I've been doing difficult stuff my whole life, so it wasn't nothing that I couldn't overcome.
And you say you've been working out in Florida?
Yeah. I was down in Western Florida with House of Athletes, Brandon Marshall spot. Trained with Chris Olave, Jalen Tolbert, Warren Newman from Jackson State. Trained with a bunch of great guys. Had a few running backs from Ole Miss. So just being around that competition and us competing every day, it definitely pushed us to be our best.
You hear anything from the NFL at all? Are you getting any feedback?
I haven't really got any feedback, but I imagine I'll get some after today. I'll sit down and talk with my agent to discuss some more things, but as of right now, no.
What was your 40 today?
I think the first one was 4.69, and I don't got the second one down, but probably slow too. So.
What were you aiming for?
I was definitely aiming for like a 4.52, 4.51. Unfortunately I couldn't get it today, but it's guys playing, and just got to leave it up to him at that. I know that my film for the last 2 years has spoke for itself, and hopefully that really goes into accountability instead of my 40.
After all the workouts that you were able to do down in Indianapolis, just I guess how much preparation went into figuring out just what you wanted to showcase today and things like that?
I think preparing for the combine, you really don't have an idea of how well you're going to do or how bad you're going to do. So just going in there and performing to the best of my abilities, and then after leaving that, just sit back and went back to Florida with my trainer just to sit down and figure out what we're going to do at Pro Day. And I think I did a fairly decent job at combine, so that's why I set out a lot of the stuff here at Pro Day.
What do you think you did best today?
As far as every event,
drills, yeah.
Drills, I just think that I can show that I can play inside and outside. I caught all the passes, and I was able to show that I can run any route that they tell me to.
What's next?
Next, I'll be going up to Chicago, just getting ready for the NFL season, and then just getting ready for the draft.
Wait, do you have any private workouts scheduled or anything like that?
I'm going to the Colts Pro Day, April 11th. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll be there at that, and as of right now, that's it. But I'm imagining they'll probably pick up some more after today, after I talk to my agent.
Why are you going to Chicago?
I just felt comfortable up there. I trained there last season through the month of May, and just built a good relationship with them. And that's just a place I want to be at.
It's just a facility you train at up there, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a facility.
Okay.
Is there a lot of pressure coming to the combine and the pro day? Because these are all basically job interviews for you, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of pressure. You got at the combine 32 GMs and all the coaches, receiver coaches, so everybody at the combine is nationally televised. This is the first year that the fans was in there, so it's definitely a lot of pressure. And if anyone tells you it wasn't, then definitely they're lying to you. But just going in there, you just got to come in with a level head and understand that this is a job interview, so you got to put your best foot forward, no matter if you're sleepy, sick, or just down that day. Because at the combine, you got scouts around you 24/7, so you got to be on your P's and Q's literally 24/7. And also with the pro day, for the guys who didn't perform well at the combine, they come in for the pro day with that same mindset, understanding this is another job interview. It's more relaxed at the pro day, but it's still a job interview at the end of the day.
What would it be like playing for the Colts?
It'd be good. I'm 15 minutes from the stadium. Grandma will be able to come to all the games. So, also, I definitely would bring a big fan base, because a lot of people in Indianapolis support me, and it definitely would be something nice to play for my hometown team.